Yes, Mob Psycho. One's less popular, but better comic slash manga slash webtoon slash anime. It's a lot of things. It's a lot of things. I'm not gonna lie to you. I mess with One Punch Man heavy, but Mob Psycho to me is just much more likable. I mean, sure, the idea of a strong hero who's too strong for his own good is fun, but it gets stale fast. And who's Mob, you might ask?
One of the most goated MCs of all time.
Don't believe me? This P game, bro. Just look at this real quick. Just look at this real quick. Hold on. Wait for it.
This nigga's fucking lame.
Hey. Alright, so boom. We got Reagan over here. He's Mob's boss and shit. Yes, Mob has a job in middle school. No, you don't have a job when you're 36. It's fine. Reagan's whole deal is that he claims to be a psychic and he calls in Mob to actually do the dirty work for him. And he has to uphold this lie to both him and the customer that he's actually like that.
Oh, I know exactly why y'all calling me. On God, I feel the spirit of King Von over yonder. Don't worry, Twin. I got you. Actually, he's over there. Oh, shit, my fault. I'm do that. Let's go check it out.
This dude Reagan was in this building shitting bricks. He was up all night studying up on how to take down low tier spirits as a non-psychic. And he took the wrong advice and ended up punching dude with some regular assault.
Oh, hell no, bro. I don't get paid enough for this, bro. Let me call mom, bro. Gang, pull up now. The hoes are waiting. Hey, boss.
Mob pulls up exuding all this aura, and the animation studio decides to flex their budget with Mob just tapping bro's forehead.
Later.
No, Twin, you did exceptionally well today. Here, you get a raise on me.
And this nigga gives out 3 Mario coins, bro. Somebody please tell Mob he's getting fucking scammed right now. This dude Reagan pays him a whopping $2.09 per job, all just to carry Reagan in duos, bro. This is just sad. Anyway, Mob's life is mad boring. He's low-key a bum, but still OP due to his psychic abilities. Dude can't do basic workouts. Is doo-doo garbage at sports, is an absolute retard when it comes to academics. He gets absolutely no bitches. On top of all of this, his younger brother is better than him at every single category. The only thing Mob one-ups him in is his powers. But later on, him and Reagan pull up to the same exact tunnel Turbo Granny resides in. They're tasked to exterminate this spirit, and when they get confronted with conflict, Reagan summons Mob like a Pokemon to handle business.
Dumbass nigga. He has no idea I'm using for a bread. Oh shit.
Who do you think you are, nigga? I'll pop you on phone him grave.
What?
When I was a human, my biker gang and I were just driving down a tunnel. Then we slipped on a banana peel. Now, we run things around here. And on God, I'ma stand on that.
I wanna catch him!
And Mob just grants Reagan a force field like the W mans he is, and the spirit is convinced he noticed that. And then he does this dumbass salt trick. Like, bro, they say if it ain't broke, don't fix it, but nigga, this shit never worked in the first place. But then Mob steps in and evaporates him. Now that he's powerless, he starts hyping up the headmaster. Dude was talking about him how niggas be talking about King Von, bruh. All that for Mob just to stunt on him with absolute zero difficulty. Also, spirit extermination is not the only thing Reagan's company specializes in. While he may be using Mob for those affairs, he be scamming niggas into relieving pain off of their shoulders from said spirits. And we pull back up to the office and Reagan starts giving this man back shots. And old dude blushing too. Hell nah, bruh. He getting naked. Oh, knock up the camera. After a tough day of work, Reagan and Mob are just eating lunch, and Mob starts to think his life really is buns, and he truly is a bum. So he asks Reagan for some advice on some mentor type shit.
Oh fuck. Does this dumbass realize I've been using him this entire time? Does he know that I'm a fraud? No, it can't be. He must want a raise.
Oh, well, if you ask me, you're not that much of a bum. I mean, you make mad bread off me, gang. Keep doing you.
Then the next day, while he's at school, he gets recruited to join a telepathy club, only because they're short one member. And if they don't get it by a certain point in time, their club is cooked. But as he's being asked, Reagan steps in and tells him to show up for work. And hell nah, this nigga Reagan got him doing humiliation rituals, bro. Like, he got my goat turned into a fanboy, bro. Oh hell nah. This reminds me of that one time Meek Mill was getting caught doing bunny house for a billionaire, bro. And his rebuttal to that was, oh, I got niggas in prison do a bunny house for me.
Oh, nigga, you gay!
But during this job, even though my goat lost aura in the schoolgirl uniform, he snatched that shit right back by stunting in front of all the girls. Them niggas was just hooping, and this weirdo pulls up out of the blue, dog. I think they said some shit about him peeping on the girls here, but somebody come kill him. They're middle schoolers. Oh shit, Mob, do your thing.
You got the hoes mesmerized.
You smell nice. I chose you.
Mob, save her.
I got this. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. He got the hus blushing and shit.
And he hit that nigga with a cleave like he's sucking him, and all the girls started cheering for him. And later, Mob shows up to sign up for the celebrity club and give them a chance. But right before he signs up, this absolute dickhead cuts in and sells him the body improvement club.
Yo, little nigga, how old are you?
14, sir.
You like hus, right?
Absolutely, sir.
Join our club. Get fit and get hus.
Sir, yes, sir.
He folded just like that, and shit, both you and me would, bruh. If a nigga say ho's gonna be at the function, 9 times out of 10, you pulling up to the function. And as Mob is on his way home, he runs into this random suspicious looking lady, and she's telling him to follow her, and at first, he is not going. Just look at her, bruh. She looks like she finna cause some trouble.
Oh God, y'all not gonna be there.
Say less.
I'm so fresh, you can suck my nuts. I'm so fresh, you can suck my nuts. Swag. I'm so.
Yeah, this nigga obviously got backdoored. Look at this shit. He got recruited into a cult, and they forced his ass up on that stage.
Psst. Mob, remember me? I'm from your class. What the fuck? You're not Yana J. Oh, fuck, they got me. I knew this was too good to be true.
But then Dimple's appearance cuts him off. He thinks he's funny, but we're not laughing. But his cult is gassing him like crazy. He starts spewing bullshit about happiness and says they're not happy because they're not smiling, and these Taliban masks are gonna fix that. And they start pulling people in to get masks, and they turn jolly as shit. But once it gets to Mob, it don't work. And Dimple gets mad as hell. He realizes that if Mob gets out, his scheme is exposed. So he gets his goons to hold him down for a more hands-on approach.
I'm jaking it. I'm jaking it.
And it makes everybody in the crowd die of laughing besides Mob. So now Dimple's even more mad than before. All up in Mob's face talking about how a girl ain't never gonna love him since he found out that's the whole reason he came here in the first place. And he gets all his goons to point and laugh at him too. And that shit sets Mob's off entirely.
And now, an emotion is swirling around inside him like a torrential hurricane, going past the limit.
God damn, my boy done turned light skinned. He got Dimple falling from his sheer aura alone. So in order to fight him, he's transformed into this nasty green specimen. He over here trying to attack him, but Mob has some sort of force field around him. He don't want that nasty ass green aura to touch him. Mob ain't even have to do nothing, and his whole hand just disappeared. So he gets riled up and amps up his power, charges in, and Mob just skewers his limbs, laying him down on his back. And he has the audacity to put his foot on his face like he's his son, bruh. Me personally, I couldn't allow this if I'm Dimple, bro. You a grown ass man. Get up. Mob gives this man the stare of death, and it shakes him up. So he sidesteps to hit this makeshift Cero, and all Mob does is put 2 fingers on his dome, and he's cooked. But you'd think he'd be a goner after all that. But nah, he somehow survived, and since Mob's a good guy, he just lets him hang around with him or some shit. And since his cult stopped glazing him, and all of a sudden they want to glaze Mob now. Niggas really bandwagons. Oh yeah, and this one girl who was talking to him at the event pulled up on Mob's brother trying to interview him and ask him more about his psychic powers. During the interview, she's talking about some,
oh, Mob's powers are extraordinary. He should get more recognition for the type of shit he be doing.
but he's like, fuck no, and pulls off. No, my glorious king, Josuke, the best JoJo of all time. I don't care what anybody has to say. His aura is unmatched. Alright, Jotaro has more aura, but Josuke is still the best. He has crossed over into the land of Mob Psycho, and he wants to start some bullshit with some neighboring school. It's kind of like we're on a field trip and find out another school from your area is also on the same field trip. So now y'all ops the entire time and me mugging each other. So Josuke hits up the body improvement club to fight those goons for him. But they're like, hell no, they don't know this nigga, bro. They don't know this nigga. So he decides it's a good idea to kidnap Mob and use him as bait to lure them in. And you want to know how they got Mob to fall for the bait? By pretending to be a girl confessing to him. My nigga fell for the oldest trick in the book, bro. He gets snatched up and the body improvement club slides for him. And they start dogging these niggas. Zero difficulty whatsoever up until an Esper shows up.
You guys are fighting me now.
You're not twin, you best skinny as hell twin. You chipping twin, peace and love twin.
And Mob realizes that bro is also a fellow sidekick, and he tells him, as Espers, they should not be using their powers against normal people. And little dude is in pure shock. He thought he was the only sidekick to ever exist.
Come on, man. Beating up normies is lame.
Bitch ass up, nigga.
God damn, this is a terrible look. Mob, please lock in. Oh, hell no. This nigga done pulled out knives, bro. They ain't never this serious. All Mob does is deflect the knives so he doesn't get cut. And it goes directly on this man's hairline. Yeah, nah, you can't go out like this. This man just practically scalped him. So this guy takes his tie off and turns it into an entire sword and starts spamming slashes towards Mob's direction. Bro turned into an off-brand Finn the Human. But then Mob starts to thinking long and hard and drops this gem.
I think I just realized why you hate me so much. If you take away your abilities, there'll be nothing left. You'll be empty. You're scared of that realization. Just another loser who won't leave a mark in this world. You just don't want to admit that you're nothing without your psychic power. No!
And this nigga cannot fathom to hear the truth, so he starts choking him. He has nothing but pure malice in his heart, but just look at these facials. He really trying to put the hurt on him, so much so that Mob eventually passes out.
Psych!
Nah, chill, bro. I was trolling, bro. Chill, please.
Nah, fuck that! On everything, y'all got me fucked up! On my mama, y'all got me fucked up!
Oh no, his oil alone strips him naked. He got it, bro. Little bro on his knees like he's his son, and dude starts absorbing all the nearby energy and debris to amp up his power even further. He got bro begging for mercy. He got so startled to the point where he started seeing things from Mob's point of view. He talking about some,
Oh, I guess I'm just an average person after all.
and yeah, Mob gets that victory royale. But wait, that whole brawl was up on the news, and Mob's little brother Ritsu sees it, and he's like, hell no, this nigga too tough. I'm trying to get like that too. And coincidentally, when he's walking home the very next day, he gets recruited to the psychic power awakening facility. I'm sitting here like, oh wow, this finna be hard. Mob and Teru was tough, so that gotta mean every psychic is tough, right? Right? Wrong, nigga. We pull up to the lab and we see this weak ass lineup. We got Prime Elvis, alright? He might be their toughest expert, but all he can do is basic spoon bending.
Next we have Reagan.
Ichigo's sister, nah, she gotta be tough, right? No, nigga, her power is to just guess shit. She just like you and me, bro. I don't know why she's here. This other dude's power is just to be a lighter. And we got these sets of twins, and they just got twin telepathy. And Ritsu sees this bullshit and leaves because the squad is Mickey. He is not trying to be a part of no G League roster. And on his way home, he runs into Dimple. And the fact that he can actually see him means he gotta have some sort of psychic power, even just a little bit. But Dimple here, he got a devious plan. He said if he teams up with him right now, he gonna help him surpass his brother Mob. He agrees, and Dimple immediately possesses him, and he starts moving different. Dude instantly pulls back up to the Esper lab and starts flexing his newfound powers on the less fortunate. Then he walks outside and he starts getting impressed by these randoms, and he summons Dimple like a stand and starts egoing them. And what is bro doing? That ain't no punching technique, bro. You're not slick. He downs those bums, and Teru pulls up on him wearing a British soldier hat as a cover-up since Mob done skinned his dome. And the HUD's in the back still glazing, bro. Come on now. Some niggas just can't lose. He's turned all philosophical and shit. Mob done changed his whole outlook on life after stripping him naked, bruh. Ritsu's trying to uphold, but he's like, nah. And he feels his aura from the handshake, and it has him stunned. Then it gets windy, and bro's fake musketeer wig about to fall off, so we had to lock in real quick so he don't lose aura. And Ritsu had to get up out of there, bro. He a fake demon. He's way out of his league. And he tells Dimple we cannot let shit like that slide. It's time to get stronger. And he pulls up on this post like he's tough, bro. You are not Sasuke. He's seen the cast of Fort Henry, and he said, yeah, that's easy pickings. I don't know how picking on low-level niggas gonna get him stronger, but it is what it is. He starts beating their ass with zero effort, and he got this grown-ass man watching this shit play out like, bruh, don't you got responsibilities to attend to? After he squad wipes them, Mob pulls up behind him wondering what the hell's going on, and Ritsu tells him he got powers now and he's planning on backdooring him. But then Dimple just leaves his body, bruh. This nigga wants no smoke. He got PTSD from how Mob did him last time. He sits there explaining to Mob that he's always resented him for his powers and that he pretty much hates this nigga for being better than him. But then that weirdo watching them pulls up. Turns out they're kidnapping psychic kids and Ritsu is the next one on the list. Ritsu tries to resist, but he slams his dome into the pavement. Mob sees this and he's pressed, but he also gets his shit rocked. And then the creepy guy starts walking off at Ritsu, but Mob is even more pressed, bro. Look at him. He's sitting there aura farming and posing like he's a school threat. Mob charges up and walks him down. He got his eyes popping out of his skull, but he gets distracted for just a second and gets kicked to the side. He recovers and tells bro to let go of his brother or he's gonna regret it. Now that's what I'm talking about, bro. We can't have Mob get manhandled like he was with that one guy. He finally grew a backbone, and old dude's like, I bet. Whips off his jacket and starts charging up his fists to create these enchanted boxing gloves. He flash steps, rocks Mob, grabs his dome, pulling his hair into a massive spike into the air, and he lands right on his back, bro. Then Unk just starts absolutely wailing on him, dog. This shit was a hard watch.
Oh yeah, little nigga.
Please, bro. Stop.
Oh hell nah, bro. Mob's getting fucked. He gets his last 2 licks in before Ritsu comes over and grabs onto him. But what's that gonna do? He rocks his shit too.
Can you feel it? Rage burning in me.
Mob's 100%. He's cooked, bro. He's actually cooked. His aura alone got him bowing down and pressed all up into the cement. He hits him with the force and grips up his dome like he's a child. Old Tom, he's pushing 30, picking fights with 13-year-olds, bro. Then he yams him into the wall and he says,
You did this to yourself, and now you're gonna pay for it.
nah, yo, Mob, you're him, bro. You're him, bro. You're him. After saying that, he launches him into the sky. The grown man tries to resist, but he can't lay a finger on Mob. Then Mob starts to charge down like he's a meteor and slams his shit all the way down this building.
How good is that?
And look at him, bruh. Completely laid out like a bum. But nah, somehow he gets back up and sprays Mob with some fentanyl. And he digs with Ritsu, completing his task successfully. Then the next day, Mob wakes up in Teru's house and he basically tells him that the random man that attacked him was a part of some organization called the Claw, full of espers who try to awaken abilities within people in order to take over the world. And their roster is deep as hell. They got 100 espers in that bitch. But Mob does not care. Him and Teru decide to cook up a plan to rescue his brother. So they pull up to the laboratory and they're met with these 3 goons. Old dude think he finna put the hurt on him, but they end up giving him a bucket swirly and force him to give them the information that they need. And the other 2 dudes got off screen, butt ass naked. I don't know what they trying to imply, but that shit freaky as hell. Then we cut over to where they've been keeping Ritsu this whole time, and these other Claw members start pressing them. These kids somehow oh, we don't have powers, just let us go. Nigga, we seen you in action, bro. So they bring out Minecraft Steve and basically force him to show his powers, or else he gonna get clipped.
No, Twin, don't do it.
I bet, since you wanna act dumb, come with me.
I'm not really surprised, nor do I feel sorry for the little nigga. He told him what was up. So after little bro gets smoked, Ritsu decides to be Chris Paul on the Phoenix Suns and guide these young bucks to success. And it turns out Minecraft Steve ain't really a goner. Via telepathy, he told his brother that the other guy's ability allowed him to hypnotize both parties into thinking each other died. And they start cooking up a plan to escape. And as soon as they get out, Ritsu knocked out these bums. But Mob and Teru finally pull up and they're met with the guy who originally ran Mob's fade. At first I was like, let's go, a new fight. But no, nigga, he just treated this man like a pinball and moved on. They even had Dimple out here throwing hands with absolute scrubs. But then Teru gets pulled up by this wannabe Fire Fist ace, but he neck dips him. And then Kusakabe pops up, ready to use his new shadow style or whatever that bullshit was called, and summons these goons to jump Teru for him. Then we slide back over to Ma's POV, and he's getting pressed by some puppets like he's playing Me-Side or some shit. He passed that stage though, he didn't rage quit like I did. But for some reason, this stuff fucking angry. Her She-Hulk looking ass charges directly at Mob and socks him in this shit. Now she's hitting Mob with all types of pump fakes. Shit's kinda looking bad at the moment. Somebody dead ass needs to teach Mob how to box or something. He has no hands. The psychic powers be carrying. She's literally just blitzing this man and he's just taking it. Even when she starts wailing on him, dog. He is not trying to fight back and she asks him why. Nigga, if you don't put your hands on that bitch, if it was me, she would've been getting that. And Mob walks off into the hall, cuts a corner, and sees his brother laid out. And this heats him up. And this long chin ass nigga walks up to him talking his shit. He tries to use his powers on Mob, and Mob just yells, and dude has a whole fucking seizure or some shit. He wasn't built for this type of lifestyle, bro. Good riddance. Mob yelled too hard and knocked himself out and got himself captured. No worries. The GOAT is here. Somehow this nigga convinces these retards that he's the boss around these parts, simply because of the way he carries himself. If that ain't aura, I don't know what is. And with said aura, he finds his way to where they have everyone captured and almost gets them out with no issues, up until these niggas pop up and stop them. And the real headmaster is tight that he's a poser, but Mob steps in because Reagan is a spirit specialist. Whole time he don't got power. So Mob steps up to run the fade, but she instantly starts hitting bro with this Conqueror's hockey. It ain't that free trial hockey useless guy either, but this shit got that boy healing. Reagan peeps that Mob is genuinely struggling, so he runs up and drop kicks her skull. Now Reagan feeling himself, he trying to squad wipe these niggas. He ends up walking them down with his hypnotic ring and slap this nigga across his face. I seen this one video on IG Reels of this chop girl getting slapped and somehow turned into 10 out of 10 fine shit, and I was like, yo, that might happen to old dude, but no. He's still chopped after. Kusakabe tries to sneak Reagan, but Teru comes in clutch, forcing him to evade the attack. Then this bitch gets up and tries to murk everybody with her makeshift hollow purple. Like, nigga, you are not Satoru Gojo. Slow down. That shit causes the entire building to explode. This guy tries to blitz Mob, but he force all that shit like he has the almighty and pops this nigga. Then Kusakabe pulls up on Teru and he's low-key putting in work. He prepares to use his new shadow style and blocks all that bullshit and slices Teru's wig completely in half, yo. Somebody come get him. But low-key, this shit is hard. Thank God he got it cut, cause this shit look way better than all the previous haircuts he's had. And as he continues his fade, he's yelling out for Mob to lock in and blow this bitch. But Reagan is like, yo, nah, don't do that shit. We should not be fighting humans anyway. Blah, blah. Violence ain't the answer and whatnot. So now Mob is torn. He can't pick which side to choose. Even his brother's begging him to cook these niggas. And that's all he needed to hear to make his decision. He starts to charge up his power, but the ghost stops him just before to remind him that it's okay to run. He shouldn't just be killing these niggas. And as soon as he says that, Kusakabe swoops in and strikes him down. Or so we thought. They made that shit look mad convincing low key. Reagan gets back up, breaks this guy katana, and starts no diffing these niggas. This guy with the clones pulls up, but with one single wave of his hand, they're all gone. But then the leader gets fed up with his bullshit and starts pressing them too, but he starts feeling himself. This how light-skinned niggas play dodgeball, bruh. She starts to power up, hits this nigga with the M1 down slam, but that's just futile. He grips her by the face and Odell's her into this building. Then Kusakabe tries to do something, but at this point, Reagan cannot be harmed, so nothing works. He basically tells this nigga to stop being a bum and get a job. And he starts starts monologuing about his childhood, which nobody gave a fuck about. Reagan just gives him a blank stare, and Kusakabe pulls out a whole gun on this man, but he just brushes it off. And he just started flaming the rest of them niggas, and they just gave up at that point. And we find out the whole reason Reagan became so OP is because when he told Mob to lock in, his powers temporarily transferred over to him. Then the leader comes back and, oh no, he's ugly! Turns out the leader was indeed not female. This nigga was voice trolling in real life. And when he finally took that mask off, he was worse than that dream face reveal. He came back crashing out.
It's your boy Big Brother.
All that just to get no diff by Ginger Ninja. And after all that, everyone goes home and lives happily ever after. And just like that, it's the end of season 1. I low-key could have covered both season 1 and 2 in one video, but like, I was mad behind. I want to work on other shit, and yeah, I had to get this one out. I'll drop season 2 sometime in the future. Just let me know what else y'all want me to cover. Join the Discord, and yeah, that's it.
Okay, she got swag. Hello. Okay, she got bag. Hello. Okay, she got clay. Hello. Okay, she got egg. Hello. Ooh, I like her tone. Okay. Shawty say she home. Okay. Got her out that thong. Okay. Made her silly.